Greetings, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 21 of Stellaris Nemesis, which originally aired live on Twitch. Oh, look, all of my worlds here, they got terraformed. This cluster worlds. So now I'm going to do... Yeah, let me continue terraforming. Oh, you're already terraforming. Terraform. Machine world. You're a relic, so you can't terraform. One of the beautiful things about terraforming a machine world is if somehow, by some freak of nature, I lose a world, it doesn't benefit whoever takes it at all. Because it's a machine world, so unless they themselves are robots, it's entirely uninhabitable. Which is a good way to just deny victory. It's like, ha, I took your world. Yeah, and it's no use to you at all. You can't exist on this world. This ain't Frost and Fire.
New technology discovered.
Dyson Sphere is now done. I owe you all a Dyson Sphere. I know that. I'm going to get Guardian Point Defense and food processing centers. So at the moment, I have a gateway being constructed, so I'm not going to have space for another mega project, but as soon as the gateway is done, you guys got yourself a Dyson Sphere. Yeah, a Dyson Sphere will help cover the costs for while we're moving fleets around or building new fleets, stuff like that. Absolutely. What is there? This little battle group. What are you doing? Okay, you want to die, huh? I'll just jump on you then. Wish granted.
Construction online.
They came through this guy's territory, so they came through territory that I don't have access to. I guess they thought I wouldn't just, like, jump to them, and then I jumped to them, and they're like, wait, you're not allowed to do that? It's like, yeah, I am. I make the rules. We do have some new systems to name, though, right? So let me get to that. We got, Stellaris Mage, taking over Belgium. I think that's V2. I'm just going to start doing V2s. Dragon Mark 1 V2. And 3 more. Rue V2. Or Rue V1. I don't think you have a world yet. Polmat Bot, claiming victory for him or itself. Fine. And JD. V3, I'm guessing? I don't know what it is, but it's a number. It's a larger number. That much I know. Alright, Siona, you were supposed to stop this expansion, online. But I don't even see the fleet that was here. I guess they just fled? Oh, I think this archaeology site did get finished. Scummy little bastards. It looked like it wasn't finished at all, but I'm obviously wrong. A hydrate? Cheers. Alright, as far as I can tell, these guys... Oh no, they have a little micro part up there, but they're just about done. They're just about toast. I'm just waiting for my fleet to be able to jump into Pleath or whatever it's called. Pieth. So as to remove their starbase that would shoot my Colossus the whole time. So I don't really care to get shot at. I just want to acknowledge it's totally pointless for me to get the farming research, but it's just going to be there until I do it, and it only takes a month or two. So I'm just getting it out of the way. Alright, Daedora, you can now jump. So this pocket is now going to be emptied. It does leave the matriarch open for me to conquer. So that's good. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Siona jump and start taking over this stuff. Even though I don't really need to, because Triola's fleet's on the other side. So, what can I do then? Can't jump there. Maybe she'll just run defense. She'll sit at Yoda and easily be able to be deployed because of all the gateway systems I have. So I can't really think of a better thing for her to work on. And there we go. L-Gate activation. We now have enough L-Gate insights. We went from 2 to 5 in like a blink of a cosmic eye. That's awesome. So we have to do physics research for that, but I'll get that queued up as soon as my current research is done. All right, so the Daedora fleet, you're going to queue up for the matriarch. There were 2 fallen empires. 1 is gone. There's still these ancients here. These guys are enigmatic observers. The xenophobes are gone. The xenophiles are not. The xenophiles haven't bullied me yet. Not to say that I would give them a free pass. I won't. But they haven't bullied me yet, which is why they're alive. Oh, come on. Really? Leave my construction ship alone. Alright, Troller. You keep trolling.
New technology discovered.
So, here's the activate L-Gate. That's my highest priority, as determined by you down here. So we'll get that going. Ray just got terraformed. Nice. My worlds are awesome. Oh. What world had... You did. I need more maintenance drones here. Because they have pretty low amenities. So here's Pieth. Going pop. And the Laganchas is dead. They're gone. They are totally off the map. And I'm working on Regarian. They do have some population points here and there, but they don't really have much. Siona, actually, could you go
New technology discovered.
Here? What am I gonna get? Naval capacity and something cheap. Pop assembly speed is always nice. Okay, so here we go. Here's a finally a decent fight. I feel like Zod from Berserk, just seeking out a good fight, right? Zod the Immortal. Because, to be honest, not a whole lot can even defend against me. So, hey, let's get scientific revolution. Yeah, even more science.
Online.
So here is the Matriarch versus Daedora fleet. I don't think that it's going to be that tough, but we'll see. You haven't seen Berserk? I suggest it. If you like that genre, the sort of manga genre, you know, like One Punch Man, Berserk, they're sort of like entry level into it, but I thoroughly enjoy both. Yeah, this Matriarch is toast. And she's dead. And from the belly of the beast is... So, normally when you're not an exterminator, this guy is a really, really, really good admiral, we can either have him serve us, but scrap his ship, take his ship, and don't take him, or assimilate him. I'm gonna have you all vote. One of these choices I think I'd veto, but I'm not gonna say which one. The third choice, mind you, is offered because I'm a Gestalt consciousness. The other two are just generic choices. So melting his brain down to become a part of my network, or just taking a ship. The AH-4B, this is obviously a reference to Moby Dick, Ahab, and the white whale. The Tianki matriarch elder being that white whale, him being swallowed by it, kind of like Noah, and not Noah, Jonah and the whale, but Ahab. And we're gonna coordinate his neural network with our own. And if you're wondering what that does, so here he is, but where does the coordinate with our neural network go? I don't even know. Why did it give me this ship anyway? That just seems bugged. Well, here is the Ahab battleship, which I'm going to break down. It's a missile ship, and it doesn't have jump drives, so it's very limitedly useful to me. And then here is Reth, who's Hell's Heart and aggressive. Basically, he shoots real fast. But we didn't want him, but that didn't seem to work anyway, so we're gonna fire everybody. You're all fired. And there's a Gaia world and a Tundra world hidden underneath. All right, so now we're gonna jump up to Regarian's northern boundaries up there and absolutely scratch my head as to why that didn't work, why we didn't actually incorporate him. But I also don't really care because I don't think it was that big of a benefit. So my gateway site is ready. And that means I can start on the Dyson Sphere. So one thing to note that's very, very important about a Dyson Sphere, whatever star that you build a Dyson Sphere on, you make the planets that surround that star uninhabitable. Because, like, imagine Earth. What would Earth be without the sun? If someone built a Dyson Sphere around the sun, the Earth would become a frozen little ball of nothing instantly, just about. So, am I going to populate that? Probably not. I already have too many planets, and I can't be bothered to continue adding more planets to my number. Oh, the third option gives me both? Okay. Siona, if that's the way it is, then it worked properly, and I misinterpreted what that meant. Often when you're a Gestalt consciousness and you have a third option like that, it's to have some sort of, like, bonus to your empire bonus or ship bonus or something like that, but not in this case. Now, let's make sure that my fleets are productive. And so, about the Dyson Sphere. Yeah, anywhere where you build a Dyson Sphere, you're basically going to be removing sunlight or starlight from that solar system. So if you have worlds that are colonizable, like if I built a Dyson Sphere, where's a good example? If I built a Dyson Sphere, well, let's say I built it here at Tifham. Tifham 1 and 3 would not stay, you know, colonizable. It wouldn't, I would kill it. So, we're not, I gotta be careful where I build it. But we do have it queued up. Now, we're doing a pretty good job of getting rid of the Regarians as well.
New technology discovered.
And now I have the ability to open up the cluster. So we have a Oh, I guess it's an anchorage, but I thought it would be a bastion. We have the L-gate systems on lockdown, except for this one. That's in the Tharabarite. But if we're the first there and we have construction ships and science ships ready, there's really no chance that anyone takes it before us. And that's exactly what I'm going to have. I'm not going to jump the gun and open up the gate before we're actually ready, because that would just be foolish. So I'm going to wrap up this war, and then we'll get that gate open.
Construction online.
The Rhagarians really don't have much left. Here's a question. What should my priority be? Ending the war or opening the L gate? If you vote opening the L gate, I'm just going to do a white peace with the Rhagarians, allowing them off the hook with whatever territory they hold, except for MVP. I'm going to take that one back. I'm not letting them keep that. And if you vote, opening the L gate or ending the war, I'm going to end it by ending them. I'm going to extinct them as a focus. So the choice is yours. Happy to do either.
New technology discovered.
So we're getting to somewhat the end of the tech tree, I would say, where maybe in about an hour online or so, we're only going to have repeatable techs. Oh. There's a Yoda coming back. Alright, we're going to focus on ending the war. Ill off. What are they called? Rhagarian? I should probably know, given that I'm killing them. Rhagarian? I don't even know how to pronounce it. Who cares?
Construction online.
Kill them off. Alright, got it. Kill them off and then open the L gate. I love your bloodthirst. So if that's the case, I'm not going to be immediately running over to MVP to recapture it or whatever. I'm going to make sure that these guys lose all the territory they can. Oh, interesting. I didn't even wipe them out. We're still cracking the weapon, but here we bombarded them to death. So I could even just stop cracking, because why bother? They're gone. We annihilated them without even opening it up. All right, the quickest way for these guys to get back to the war front is through hopping.
Research project concluded.
Wow, these are a lot of mothballed ships. They're not terrible ships either, but I don't want them. They're not my style. I don't use other people's tech, so we'll just delete them. I know that probably makes some of you cringe, because they're exceptionally good ships, and I don't doubt that. I don't refute that, but I don't need them either. Bombarded to death, pretty ruthless. Yeah, we have Armageddon bombardment here. We don't even have the Tox bombardment, which is surprising. I should probably activate that relic and get Tox again, because that was fun. Wow, the Rhagarians took over some stuff down here too that I didn't know about. All right, Didora.
System scan complete.
Let's get you somewhere useful. Tiffin really has nothing interesting.
New technology discovered.
Look, they're back, and they're trying to take Highland Timber. That's hilarious. They're hiding. All right, so at Mestros, I should probably build a bit of a bastion because they keep coming through that and messing with me. And I don't care for that at all. Yeah, they're hopping through the wormholes,
online.
like the one at MVP and the one at Mestros, to asymmetrically attack me. It's smart, given that they're outnumbered. It's like smarter than they deserve credit for, to be honest.
Scanned.
Because usually the AI is mega dumb. Mega dumb is like me being nice. Us, thanks for the resub.
New technology discovered.
And Ion, to both of you. How's the housework coming along? Oh, it's coming. I ran into an interesting little hiccup of a snag. We're basically... I bought windows from a company, and they contracted the installations of those windows out to someone. And that someone that got the subcontract, let's just say, like, if he did a lot of meth in his free time, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, that was sort of his capabilities of a window installer. And I had to contact the company I bought the windows from, and I'm like, could you inspect the work? Because it looks terrible to me. And they came to inspect, and he was like, oh my god. Like, I am, it's awful. It's like the worst window installation I've seen in my life. And I volunteered for Habitat for Humanity, having a bunch of like unskilled laborers build houses. So I've seen bad work, and this was worse than that. This was like, if it wasn't redone within a year, I would have major water damage in every sill that they touched. So now I'm just waiting for that that company I bought the windows from to, you know, issue a new contractor to come out and fix the work. Basically redo everything. So that's fun. It's fun to have the job done twice, because that's totally what everyone finds most fascinating about, you know, having people come into their home and fix things. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not much of a contractor or even handy with tools. Like, I'm okay at best, and like honestly, I could have done a better job because it was so bad. Rework is the worst kind of work? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so now we're just waiting on our Colossus. Oh, that's one hop too far. Our Colossus to catch up to squish their worlds. And we can use Byham, which was the gate that they built. So I'm going to use the gate that they built against them. Teehee, teehee.
New technology discovered.
Alright, so we got Giga Cannon. Let's get Stormfire. That only takes 2 months. I'll give you an example. On one of the windows that they installed, you know how you have trim on the side of the windows? They used framing nails, large... I don't even know if they were framing nails. They were, what are they called? The nails that go out, whatever the case was, they used nails and split the trim in two. So there's the trim they installed on the side, just, it has like a crack from top to bottom. Roofing nails. Yeah. They used roofing nails instead of trim nails. So of course it's going to split trim. Like, roofing nails are wide. They're supposed to dig in. It's so dumb. The dumbest thing I've ever seen. Who in the right mind uses roofing nails to install trim? It's baffling. It's straight up baffling. And then the other thing is, if anyone's ever dealt with roofing nails, they are really terrible to remove. Like, they're not easy to get out because of the way they're made. They're made to
New technology discovered.
just... So, yeah. That's been fun. It's always something like that. Tradespeople where I live are just... No, I actually wouldn't say they're incompetent. I would say about a third of the people that show up to do work are dreadfully incompetent, and the other 2/3 are fine. If not good. But it's the dreadfully incompetent 1/3 that sticks out in my mind because it's so bad. It's so bad. I have double the trim now? Yeah. Yeah. Other things they did were just funny. Like they had the caulking sealant, and on one of the windows they were so sloppy that there was sealant just like on an adjacent wall. Like they got it on their hands and they wiped their hands off on the wall. So then my wall is like covered in sealant for no reason. 'Cause that's cool. Just stuff like that. Just the you know, the sloppiest that a human being could be. That's the quality of the work, so. Yep. Fun stuff. Fun times. Oh yes, fun times. So now I'm just going around and trying to smush the rest of the Rhagarians.
Scanned.
Yeah. Rhagarians, here I come. You. It was pretty hideous looking, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and create minor artifacts, I guess. I don't know. I don't really need minor artifacts. Give me random technology to orbital habitats. How did I get a system with 21 worlds? Oh. 21 tomb worlds after Horizon Signal? Yes, I've seen like not 21, but I've seen a high number like that before. It's really hilarious. I've seen maybe like 12 or so because of Horizon. Hey, they're back. This little ambush fleet is back. Siona, get yourself out here.
New technology discovered.
They keep using wormholes and stuff that I don't have access to attack me. It's like pretty hilarious, but also really annoying because I can't get through to, you know, everyone has their borders closed to me, so I can't actually counter it. They just keep doing it over and over and over. I'm getting used to it though. Come on, scientists, jump. Yeah, some of the systems in this game have like a crazy amount of potential worlds. In particular, if you look at some of the Marauder worlds, so like Red Ace here. Red Ace is a bad example. Tremontaine, maybe? No. Sometimes you have solar systems that have, you know, like tons and tons and tons of planets. And it also depends on the difficulty sliders that you have it on, like the habitability sliders. So sometimes you can have situations where you just have super Gaia, or not Gaia, but super worlds, like just so many of everything possible. It's pretty cool, but it's in no way balanced. Oops. This whole time I thought my Colossus was actually cracking. They were actually just in orbit mode. All right, I'm gonna try to bombard worlds to death. Siona, go kill this fleet. Like here at Thar, this would be a pretty populous world. It'd be like 10 or so. All right, so we have the constructor at Cerulean Spider. building the start of the Dyson Sphere. That's already in motion, so I don't need to change anything about that. The Dora's fleet is going to wait here for Persis to wipe them out, which is about to happen. Siona's going to retake all of the nonsense we lost due to the backcapping. All right, Persis is gone, ready to be surveyed. And we're really just a few hops away from ending them entirely. Of course, Vryn is likely to try to fill everything in, but that's fine. I really actually would enjoy them to do that. Gives me something to kill later on. Wouldn't be very sporting of me to kill them in their infancy phase, right? You can think of it that way. All right, let's take a quick look at the planets, make sure that they don't require any additional infrastructure, and any extra population can be shunted off to Yoda Prime for research. What are we at now? Rickrolla? Ray. Nope, everything looks good. Jazzium could maybe throw, let's say, 2 to Yoda Prime. And we're starting to get a lack of pop here, so let's build one more research segment. That was overdeveloped. Oh, Pancake Hammers, you definitely need to throw some people to Yoda. You're full up, just about. What is this? Oh, that's the simulation set. Yeah. Okay, we're good. I'm going to jump Daedora over to start eradicating this stuff. It's actually going to require 2 jumps, which is really annoying, but that's fine. Just take me a while. And then the Colossus is going to hop over to Ginnog, or whatever it's called, and start wiping that out. These are 3 more systems that I have yet to name, so let's name them after you guys. Another Mad Beach. What else we got? Ion Fu. Perfect. You're going to be Thar. That is a very rich world there. And then one more. Retrograde. I think that's number 2 for you. I feel like I'm spreading around the galaxy like a slime mold or something. All right, Siona
System surveyed.
Recapped everything that she needed to. They just lost their secondary world. Now they get to lose the capital. Rip-a-ronies to you.
Construction online.
Let's start filling this in here. Fainov is all set. Let's move to the next system. I'll probably honestly not fill this in fast enough and have to come back and reconquer it. That's fine. Hey, there's a council election, and now they have 3 seats. They opened it up back up to 3. Good for them. A triarchy or something.
New technology discovered.
All right, so now we can drop orbital bombardment trash on enemies. A part of me almost wants to design like a orbital bombardment monster fleet just to do that.
New technology discovered.
Oh, and there we go. Yakira, or whatever it's called, just got bombarded to death. Nice. I like how we're bombarding them into oblivion. That just makes me unreasonably happy that I don't even need my
technology discovered.
Colossus necessarily. I could just blow them up by orbital bombardment. Death Star. Very much Death Star. Dump truck class. Yeah, I could have dumps like a truck class ship. Pancake hammers. Thanks for the bits. Business at the intergalactic hub of pancakes is rocking this evening. Here's some profits. I appreciate it. Just glass the planet. Well, that's kind of like the neutron sweep, right?
Construction online. System scan complete.
All right, so at Poetic Artist, we have the... Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. We have the gateway all set up, and that's going to let us warp to the L-Gate system immediately, which is going to be awesome. That way no one can lock it down. So here is the gateway, active and everything. Hey, Wolf Bear. Thanks for gifting out some subs. Welcome. You're always welcome here. Big thumbs up. It's always awesome to see longtime supporters pop on in for a little support. Big changes coming to the channel, so hope you all like those changes. If the original supporters do, I know I'm on the right path. You actually managed to be on? Yeah, well, you're constantly busy, so I get it. All right, there we go. What left do they have? Oh, I guess they have Churgamore or whatever it's called.
New technology discovered.
This place here. A new puppy? No, I don't have a new puppy. I got this guy, though. Don't read into the big changes. I'll announce it when it's relevant. I promise. Now let's have... Oh, you know what? This scientist never got a name. Mason King. All right. So Mason King is going to be ready at the L-Gate. And here's the Dyson Sphere site. Oh, not one of these. So every now and then the Dyson Sphere offsets incorrectly and doesn't actually encompass the star. Sometimes when you upgrade the Dyson Sphere, it will fix itself. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's perpetually dumb and looks wrong. I don't know which I have here. What I can tell you is it looks hilarious to me. But let's see. I am going to activate another ambition, and I'm going to activate Architectural Renaissance to increase the speed at which I build megastructures. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we'll see if that Dyson Sphere is just walking on the surface of the sun. Might as well, right? They will never fix that bug? Yeah, it's... I don't know what causes that bug, but it is rather funny. Alright, let's see what happens first. Will the Trioler fleet wipe out that system from bombardment, or will the Colossus get there first? Another thing I want to do is get a bit of a fleet of science ships so I can do the survey first at the L-Gates. So let's do 3 more science ships and then try to fill the roles up with proper scientists, ones that survey quick or have meticulous. I don't care which. someone that has benefits to survey. There really needs to be a dismiss all button. Oh my god. It'd be so easy to code in. I'm sure it exists in mods, and if it doesn't, that would be my favorite mod. I want there to just be like a, I don't like any of these, reshuffle for 600 cost. So it saves me like
System scan complete.
15 keystrokes. Anomaly research speed is fine. We'll leave you. All right, there. That's 2 of 3. Because this is just unnecessarily stupid, labor-intensive here. All right, whatever. Archaeologists are fine. Names for these guys. We got Kaiser. Exarch. And Wolfbear. All right. And here's the new science ships. So let's stick them in. All 3 of them are going to head up to the L-gate. With Kadath, I think? No, what is Kadath doing? Kadath go up to Ginnog, or whatever it's called. Or no, actually hop to Karathor. And then Daedora Fleet go to Poetic Artist. This construction ship go to Poetic Artist. Yeah, we're about to win the war, and that means that we are going to go into the L-gate as soon as the Regarians are done being killed off. All right, Siona, I think what I'm going to have you do is... Where are you? Oh, you're, like, stuck. Yeah, let's get you unstuck.
New technology.
Siona's going to run defense for us while everybody else goes on the exploration. Come on, jump already. Did you find Horizon Signal? I have not, no. Oh, look, they're filling in, you little jerks. Yeah, Jib, I see you filling in. These guys... Alright, so I gotta wait for Persis to be able to jump for me to bombard. It looks like the Colossus is gonna do it first. And then a Poetic Artist. We ought to also have, some... Let me collapse that. We also ought to have some extra construction ships, too. Oh, they sent a fleet against me. That's cute. Alright, so here's my Colossus. Here's the last world of the Regarians, I think. If I take a look at my... Yep, I don't see red anywhere else other than that little splotch. Like a bad rash that's about to get hydrocortisone to death. Here's my new construction ships. Everyone's gathered around. I'm basically gonna bull rush the L-gate so no one can claim anything in there. Because I hate when you open it up and like stupid other empires flood on in and steal it. It's the worst. How's the stream been? Hey, Molly Alex. Welcome. Thanks for, did you end up getting, affiliate, by the way? The stream's going pretty well.
New technology
At this point,
discovered.
my empire in Stellaris is almost effectively immortal. Ooh, juggernauts. And we're just, this is stream number 4, I think, and we're just wiping everyone out. You know, we're just getting rid of the remainder of the globe here. Because we can. You're welcome for the boost. I hope that you found The community that I raided you with was kind. Same with Cheeses as well. Cheese and I, we don't really know each other, but we have raided one another before, so it was particularly funny that that we both happened to raid you at the same on the same day. Fortuitous indeed. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, hey, we beat. That's great. So I guess the Trioler fleet was successful after all. Poor little Perseus couldn't blow up the Regarian last planet in time. Now that means that my current project is open the L gate. Let's update that. And let's move. I don't really need to open the L gate with a Colossus. That's going to be impractical and unnecessary. So let's go ahead and set everything in motion for that. So in order to open the L gate here, it is a special project. Oh, it's okay, fine. They set up the project at Stalin, not at the one I was staging at. So that means I just need to take one of these, like Mason King, and get him over here, which is really annoying because it's the other side of Dark Mastery. But it's fine. We just staged at the wrong spot. It's not going to kill me. Our community is very kind. Well, thanks. I'd like to think that, but I think everybody probably thinks that of their own community.
System surveyed.
At least most people do, I'd imagine. So Jib and the Khanate. Oh, the Khanate are filling in where Regarian was collapsed. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. Power abhors a vacuum, after all. But the fact that it's the Khanate kind of irks me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Actually, no, don't jump. Just move. So it won't actually really matter if I don't have ships here at this L gate, because all L gates, once opened, they all open up. So what's up with your gate? Your gate isn't where the specialty project to open the gates is taking place. So I have to go to a different gate, but I'm going to have all my ships ready to flood in from your gate, because your gate is just more convenient. I reinforced it. It wants me to go from Stalin. The problem is Stalin here isn't actually connected to my hyperlane network, because it's through a wormhole and then hopping to Stalin. So it's actually quite annoying because I don't own these planets here. So as a result, oh, you know, it also occurs to me, I have more things to name after you all. So, Nibbles, this is like your third thing named after you. And Triple Hazer, one of the first people here this stream. And Siona, not just an admiral, but also a star system. What else do I own? This thing. Low Braxids, whatever that says. Mauling Alex, perfect. You're going to be where my neighbor used to live, and then I nuked him and made him no more. Believe it or not, that's an honor in this kingdom. Alright, so we are about to open up the L gates. Today's your lucky day? I guess it is. So Mason King cracking the research here. And then once this L gate is opened, this one will be opened as well. It's the rule of the L gates. So in a multiplayer game, if you have, let's say you have 5 players, and all 5 players have an L gate within their own empire boundaries, when anyone completes that L gate project, all L gates open simultaneously. And then you have a mad rush, like the gold rush.
Yeah. Federation formed.
A new federation. So Vryn, I guess, just formed a federation with someone. It's like purple and teal versus me. All right. Federate up. You better. Because if you don't, I'ma crush you. Vryn are getting pretty large. So if you think the Vryn are large, let me just remind you of the victory conditions. The Vryn are still a little more than a third. They're less than half the size of me. So yes, the Vryn are large, but they're still like this comparatively. Doesn't the doesn't the Empire that opens it get a head start? No, they don't get a head start at all. It is just a slam the doors open. Now, with that said, he who opens it will generally have, the science ships and everything that they need to capitalize on the Elgate system ready. But that doesn't necessarily mean that someone else isn't ready. But yeah, we'll have our ships there first. And then the moment what you really want to do is, once the Elgate is open, you get access to a system called terminal egress. And what I really need to do is I need to survey the heck out of terminal egress as fast as I can, and then slam the doors shut. And as soon as I slam the door shut, what ends up happening is the only ones that can go into terminal egress or the Elgate system is the Botch-Potch-Tucks, because they're a tribute of mine. Everybody else I have a closed border policy with, so no one else is going to be able to go in, except for maybe... No, actually, no one else is going to be able to go in other than the Botch-Potch-Tucks. So then I'm only really racing with the Botch-Potch-Tucks, and I don't think that they're going to, beat me.
Project concluded.
Oh, the Elgate Drakes. All right, I'll read this. We pried open the Elgate cluster, only to find something waiting for us on the other side. After the old wounds in subspace had been torn open, but before the Elgates had been fully stabilized, it broke through. A giant creature, hastily dubbed the Eldrake, has emerged into P2. Oh boy! So the Eldrakes emerged in every single system that has Elgates. So it emerged. Why I have two of these, if you're wondering, it emerged in Stalin, and it emerged in Poetic Artist. Does not appear to be hostile. Already on the move, and the final destination is known as the emergency exit system. It's unlikely to find whatever it's looking for there, or the Tremontaine system. So these are dragons on the move. I'm gonna pause a second. So I can go hostile with it. And here's the next question I have for all of you. Do I open fire? So there's the pull, right here. The other thing I'm going to want to do is send... So here is the Elgate system. And I'm going to want to send my scientists through them ASAP, so I can start colonizing it. Oh. Travel to unknown. Travel to unknown. Travel to unknown. All right. You all say, not all, but enough of you say fire on it. You got it. Slayed. I got influence, minerals, engineering, and societal research. I don't know where the other Drake went, but here we have terminal egress, which I was talking about. So all of my scientists here are going to be surveying terminal egress at the same time, and then all of my construction ships are going to claim it as fast as they can as well. And this is so that I can lock everyone else out. Can you make them pets? No, we don't have pets. We have a definitive no pet policy. Where's the other? So it started at Stalin. Where is it here? I'm gonna send my battle fleet here, but I don't see the dragon anymore. This dragon was heading to Tremontaine, I think. Or I'm not even sure where it went. But boy, did it move fast. I guess it wouldn't matter where it went because my border wouldn't be open to it anyway. You know what it could do, however, is sit in Tremontaine and camp it. Right? I could do that. Where is this search? I always forget the search function. So Tremontaine is up here. Oh, so it was the other one. Emergency exit. Oh, they're both here. Okay, so let's set my fleets up to sit on Tremontaine and emergency exit so that Mr. Space Dragon doesn't get to survive. So now, as you can see, I have a flood of science ships surveying everything as fast as I can so that I can claim this at, you know, at super speed. And funny thing is they're mechanical. Yeah, they still must die. If there was other robot nations in this galaxy besides me, I still would kill it. Right? That's kind of a general rule. We're exterminators. We're bringing back the galactic crisis. Doesn't really matter who you are, you get exterminated. I don't know if waiting at the exits like this are going to be all that effective. Oh, yeah, so here's a immature specimen heading to Tremontaine, I think. Or, no, it's just sort of sitting there. It knows to fear me, I guess. So we just added extra energy credits to CJ Record VT. Where is this? Is this
Anomaly detected.
all right? None of the anomalies I'm going to do anything about because I'm just trying to survey it fast enough to claim it and keep everyone else out. Everybody else off my lawn. You're sad it wasn't Grey Tempest? Can't always be the Grey Goo event. Alright, I'm camping the 2 exits, but I don't even think the dragons are coming. Which is sad. Alright, how are we doing? So terminal egress. I think we have all of the survey done except for one spot. So we're about done. No? I think now we're about done. There's some nanite worlds.
System charted.
All right, there. System charted. That's what I wanted to hear. And now we're going to create an outpost. So as soon as the territory is claimed by us, it effectively means that no one can come in except for our tribute. And it's not like I'd have my tribute linger for very long anyway. I don't trust him either. So there's one Eldrake. There was one other Elgate. So there was an Elgate here, obviously. And that spawned that Eldrake. The Eldrake that spawned at Poetic Artist, I killed immediately. And then there should have been an Eldrake around Stullen, but I just don't see it.
Construction online.
Oh well. I guess it got away. It's fine. You've been watching Stellaris Nemesis, which originally aired live on Twitch. This episode came from the very final stream of Stellaris Nemesis, and the series has since ended. But if you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.